Hey, it's Johnny. So, last time I played the Rot, so today I'm gonna play the sequel. We don't talk about it. So it seems to be starting with a commentary. You're studying at university. Tuition fees have risen for the new academic year, despite your government's promises to lower them. To cope with increased rent and living costs, you decide to participate in paid medical trials run by your university. Really? Is that something that's being done? You agree to enter trial testing for a drug called Veritol, which has been developed to enhance human comprehension of abstract concepts. You have been told to wait inside a doctor's office that contains a two-way mirror and to listen to a tape that will play a random series of numbers. After a certain amount of time, you are to report any changes in mood or perception to a team of pharmacologists. During your application process, they asked you one question that caught you off guard. Are you happy with your life? Yes or no? Are you happy with your life? Say yes. Okay, here goes. Did I lose weight? Okay. Is that the two-way mirror? Anything? Okay, I can interact with this.
Veritol Trial 6. You will be played a series of numbers from 1 to 1,000. The numbers will be read out in no particular order. Please relax and take a seat. After the trial is finished, a doctor will ask you whether you had a strong or notable reaction to any particular number. This trial will take between 5 and 6 minutes to complete. Number set 5. 676. 362. 278. 13. 927. 450. 20. 634. 323.
Damn, I hope I won't have to say that in reverse.
220. 126. 879.
Or in the right order.
632. 970. 864. 691.
Does it ever end?
111. 458.
I'm gonna fail that test.
796. 97. 12. 572.
Okay, enough.
47.
Can I click?
978. 36.
This is it?
373. 368. 472. 881. 152. 378.
Ooh.
437. 393.
And now it's in text. What's going on?
236.
Do I need to find that number in the room?
328. 116. 709. 426. 200. 600.
Don't trust the voice. Okay, it's everything. I look at this.
381.
Something.
156.
Oh man, I got chills. What is this? What's going on?
772. Veritol Trial. 4,202. 7,492.
What is this?
8,486.
It now sounds like directly in my head. Whoa. What is going on? I can't go out. I'm stuck in this room. Are we alone? I'm not sure.
Turn around.
Turn around where? What is this? What the fuck?
Let's go.
Okay.
I thought that I'd bring you here. We used to read here every evening, me and him. I swear it all changed. When we were here, you know, we were happy. He didn't have a lot of money, but I had my job. It meant that for our anniversary or for my birthday, he'd make something, you know? He wrote. He was a poet. He was okay. In one of his cards, maybe it was my birthday, he wrote something nice.
Can't jump.
A lot of what he wrote, but this stuck with me. It was one line mainly. I think it went, given your heart and mine, who could tell the difference? It made me smile.
Okay.
I don't know, it
Blood.
all started to change. I thought maybe if I brought you here, you'd understand. No one who I talk to understands. One night, I remember I still felt it between us when it was still fresh.
Can't go up?
Home, and he was so drunk.
We've all been there.
From university, they all like to drink, and I didn't like the whole going out thing. We were different like that. I remember he came in crying, but in a way when he was jerking up and down, breathing in this way I'd never even seen before. What do you do when the person you love is destroyed? I didn't know what to do with him. I hadn't seen him like this. Something happened stupid. I asked him what was wrong. He said it was an argument and a fight. And then he told me, as best he could with all the tears, he said that he just wants to go to a place where nobody knows him. Something about it was so wrong. I felt it in my core. Something in that moment changed. Me, I want to go to a place where everybody knows me. The moment
What?
you know you can't come back, it's over. People have crazy ways of thinking about death, but if something dies, it's gone. I've felt it. And no matter what people say, no matter the lies that they tell themselves, there's no coming back. He was just so weak. And I began to ask myself, is this the best that I can do? I know it for sure when one night when we were in bed, he asked me, what's the naughtiest thing you've ever done? And of course I couldn't tell him, but when he told me, I knew it was done. And I felt so sorry for him. Sleeping with him was the sorriest thing he'd heard, from the way he sounded, the way he breathed. It was the best he ever had. It was disgusting. I think he even thought I needed it like he needed it. I started staying at work later. I joined night classes. I didn't want to see him. It was sad that I couldn't enjoy him anymore, but it was liberating too. started having an affair because God knows I couldn't get it from him. When I came home, every time he opened the door, he looked a little sadder. He started waking up to moonlight. He started drinking more, and I was happy again.
It's like the room is self-destroying or something. What?
I knew he had to go. He could never leave me, that's the thing. It made me happy seeing him like that. But eventually he stopped getting worse and just plateaued. It wasn't fun for me to watch him lose himself anymore. He had to go. I didn't want to do it, but I told him I'd be out of town for a few days on business. He told
I
me
know this place.
I could see how close he was. He gave me a thrill.
Letter. Don't trust the voice. Yeah, I'm starting to get. Hello.
Draw on the nightstand. I didn't want to do it, but I thought
152.
I wouldn't have to. Thank God I was right. It didn't take long for it to be called, and it made a hell of a sound. When they asked me to come back to confirm the body, there were hairs on the back of my neck.
Fear that once it's in your body, you're powerless against it. What are we talking about?
Maybe he thought that if he did it, then I would have thought a part of me had died too, and when I saw what was left of him, I did something I hadn't done in so long. I smiled. Poor thing. All he wanted to do was make me happy.
Man, this is so freaky. Like, telephone, distant, impersonal, betrayal, unsafe in your presence. Oh. Ritual, taking the drug prepares you, tenderizes, needs work. What is going on? So, clinic, alone, afraid, anticipating mortality, vulnerability. 152, 634. Especially effective. What is that, a dosage? Fear that once it's in your brain, butterfly. Okay. Okay, so that's where we started. Emma's letter. Debug log, Emma's letter. Dear Justin. Okay, so this is where it links. I've thought about writing this letter. It's been so long. You know, I think about the time that's passed and how it wouldn't matter at all if I saw you tomorrow. Okay. I want to let you know that my silence doesn't reflect anything other than my indecision. I think of you often, every time that I hear your name, see the places that we've been, even catch a glimpse of someone with your likeness. In my head, I'm 18 again with you. I wasn't in love with you the first day I met you, but I know I was the first day that I knew you. Nice. But I think about the ocean. I have to. We can't be together because we know how it ends. I'm so sorry. I still mourn for us, and I wouldn't trade our time for anything. I wouldn't be who I am without you. And Justin, if there's one thing that I want you to know, just know that I forgive you. Okay. Oh, I can move. I'm going towards the light. I saw a photo of myself and didn't recognize a thing. Okay. Can't go down. I know that thing. Désespoir et ses sujets. explorant la peur par interactivité. Despair and his subjects, exploring fear through interactivity. Opening May 2020. That's pretty soon. Okay. Cornered, 2020, Code and Canvas. The subject, terrified of the idea that he has lost control of his mind, finds solace in the shelter of a nook. Coincé. Code sur Canva. Le sujet, terrifié par l'idée qu'il a perdu le contrôle d'esprit, trouverait confort avec l'abri d'un coin. Ok. Okay. Yeah, it's about despair. Okay, so how are those two stories linked? Like, did I understand it was about two guys being lovers? And after a while, I kind of lost the plot. Need something else on this side, just like another chest or drawers. Don't want it to look samey though. As if someone building a set. Sanctuary. Just as in Rot, I wanted to explore the horror of lost love. The idea that your love could one day turn into maleficence is unthinkable, and it was challenging to confront this concept. Comme dans Pourri, je voulais explorer l'horreur d'amour perdu. L'idée qu'un jour votre amour pourra changer en maléfique est impensable. C'était dur de confronter ce concept. Maya immunity. Nice. Okay. Yeah. The translation is pretty good though. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh. Rut. Is there despair any worse than heartbreak? Is there any other madness like it? Est-ce que quelqu'un notifiera ce traduction? Est-ce que quelqu'un qui joue ira comprendre français? Okay, that translation isn't that great. Rut felt like it was written by a sad boy stuck in his self-pity after his girlfriend broke up with him, trying to blame her for him going insane. To be fair, the male ego is indeed a scary thing. And it got 9 likes. Yeah, well. The game, I feel, is best played alone in the dark. It just makes it a better experience. Anyways, I really love this game. It's shorter, but it honestly really sucked me in. The third section in the dark hallways made me genuinely scared to round every corner. And when I saw that on the ground, a huge chill went up my spine, and I found the repeating text on the walls near the end of that hallway to be pretty creepy. I love the storytelling aspect. I love how it actually made me scared. It's a great game, yeah. Yeah, still, I really liked it too. Textures, monster head and him, blue point. Yeah. It's just kind of weird when you think of it that all these letters left everywhere as if nobody read them. But still, I understand like the narrative delivery. It works. Lothar. Players aware. What? What is this? Okay. Where am I? player is aware. You bet I'm aware. What? Do I need to jump down there? Yes. That is one big chair. There is light at the end of the way. It looks pretty far. Don't trust the... Hello? Was that... Okay. Don't trust the voice. Was that my inner voice? Don't trust your instinct? Or... It's kind of... That's quite something. What's all this? Feels like resolution, like accepting after a while. Nice. So I really like the technique, like how to make things seem surreal, like make the ordinary extraordinary. That's when I think that horror is most effective. Like you make something mundane that feels like homey and like completely normal, and you turn it into something like you just add a horrible element to it, and it touches you, like because it feels so real that you're like the clash, it makes it like it blows your mind, like it's just like this is not possible. So, and I really like the techniques here like employed to make them freaky. Like at first I wasn't sure, like is this just like Z fighting, like two surface exactly at the same distance, so the computer doesn't know which one to draw first. So it does them like randomly. So that's what we call Z fighting. Um, but no, it was really it was really part of the transformation just to make everything seems messed up. So yeah, I like that. And yeah, the whole this long monologue, like, oh my god, I wish it would have been broken into parts. It was like way too long, and after a while, I am sorry, like I sort of lost interest. Um, because in my mind, like knowing that it's a sequel to Wrath, I was trying to like in my mind, I couldn't concentrate on the story because I was like trying to find where it related to the original game. So yeah, my bad. So yeah, this sort of love story ending up in murder, and I thought Rot was about a bad breakup. So we see that Emma, she's the one who left, but then Justin at some point says she's asking him to leave. But with all the bugs, there's nothing left, so it's not as if she stayed there. So she left him, but then he had to move out also after seemingly being sort of obsessed with the apartment or something. So maybe, yeah. So it sounds like he had like some sort of psychological issues, and then he was counting on her to help him. But yeah, that's the thing. Like when you're a student and stuff at that age, like complicated relationship and you know, um, you're not at a time in your life when you can help anyone. And you don't know anything about life at that time. You think you know. That's the big thing, right? You think you know. And then after a while you spend years figuring out how much you don't know. But yeah, in that time in your life you there's this feeling that nobody understands you, and you keep things close and become super possessive with things as much as people. And yeah, well, I really like the first part, when you're in this sort of hospital room. It was super freaky, like really yeah, the don't trust the voice, and then looking at the sort of eye vision test or something. Like every time I would look at it, like the audio would freak out and stuff. Like, oh my god, like what's going on? It's so I really like that part. I wish it lasted some more. Like when I got out the room to follow, and then I was like, oh, in a living room with this sort of sordid gay love murder thing. Like I was like, what is this another setting? Like what's the link with the test, and is this all in my mind? Like so and then after that it's like, oh yeah, it's like the author talking, oh yeah, what I did in Rut. So I don't know what to think of the whole. I don't know how to describe the whole experience of we don't talk about it, except talking, analyzing more Rut, Rut, which is kind of weird because it's as if we don't talk about it cannot exist on its own. You shouldn't play this game without playing Rut first. I think this one adds to it. It's like a second chapter. So this is it. I've played both Rut and We Don't Talk About It. I really recommend the experience. It's quite interesting, and who knows what it'll invoke for you. That's what I like about like indie games like this. It feels like a very personal experience, But then as you play it, it becomes your personal experience, affecting the way you play it. So that's what I like about games, that no other media can really make you go through the same. So yeah, Mr. Michael Bonardi, who apparently is still a student. This is quite impressive work, and I can't wait to see what you do next. So congratulations. I really enjoyed your games. All right, that's it for today. See you next time.